Knowledge is a weapon. I shouldn't arm you with this, but power demands to be shared. Trick number 1. The alpha aura. Don't you ever think about being alpha? To talk like an alpha. Speak with unshakable confidence and control, like you're the last person on Earth who can save humanity. Use a commanding tone, maintain intense eye contact, and never show a hint of doubt. Trick number 2. Narcissism. Narcissism is a personality trait or disorder where someone has an unreasonably high level of self-importance. Narcissists often need all eyes to be on them, and they'll get frustrated if they aren't admired or listened to. Trick number 3. Playing hard to get. Female dark psychologists may position themselves as a prize, feigning low interest to manipulate their partners into chasing them, thus maintaining control over the relationship. They might act disinterested even when they are genuinely interested. Avoidance strategy. Recognize the value of mutual respect and interest in a relationship. Avoid pursuing someone who consistently plays hard to get. Healthy relationships are built on equal investment from both parties. Trick number 4. Feminist manipulation. Some individuals use feminist ideals to manipulate others, encouraging them to be strong and self-sufficient to hinder their dating prospects, thereby benefiting the manipulator. Avoidance strategy. If you suspect someone is using feminist ideals to manipulate you, educate yourself about genuine feminist principles. Be wary of those who selectively apply such principles for personal gain. Seek open and respectful communication in relationships, ensuring both parties' interests are considered. Trick number 5. The vanishing act. If you want to make someone miss you, try the vanishing act. Be super engaging, then ghost them like you've been kidnapped by a secret agency. This messes with their head, making them crave the attention they suddenly lost. For example, imagine you're texting someone all day, keeping the conversation lively and fun. Suddenly, without any warning, you just stop replying. No explanations, no goodbyes. Days go by, and they're left wondering what happened, replaying every detail, and longing for that attention you gave them. The curiosity and confusion create an emotional void, making them miss you even more. Trick number 6. Blame shifting. Blame shifting is a manipulative tactic where someone avoids taking responsibility for their own actions or mistakes by transferring the blame onto another person. This technique is often used to deflect attention away from the manipulator's wrongdoing and make the victim feel guilty or responsible for something they didn't cause. Trick number 7. How to seduce them. To seduce your crush. Try the push-pull game. This technique involves giving someone attention, then pulling back suddenly, creating emotional ups and downs that make them want you more. For example, at a party, start by engaging your crush in a fun and flirty conversation, showing genuine interest and making them laugh. After a while, abruptly shift your attention, perhaps by looking at your phone or chatting with someone else. This sudden distance creates a sense of unpredictability, making your crush curious and more eager to regain your attention. Trick number 8. Manipulative negotiation techniques. In this approach, individuals use manipulation to gain an advantage during negotiations. This may involve using emotional tactics, false information, or strategic deception to achieve their goals. For instance, imagine a car salesman who falsely claims that another buyer is interested in the same vehicle you're considering, pressuring you into making a quick decision. Trick number 9. The silent stare down. The silent stare down is like pressing the mute button on someone using pure psychological discomfort. By simply staring at them with a cold, unblinking gaze and saying nothing, you can silence even the most persistent chatterbox. Pick your moment. Wait until they're talking too much. Lock eyes like you just caught them stealing your lunch. No blinking. Silence. Don't say a word. Let the awkwardness do the talking. Outcome. They'll either stop talking or rethink their entire existence. Trick number 10. Selective criticism. Selective criticism is like a twisted game where someone zeroes in on your worst traits, making sure you're constantly second-guessing yourself while ignoring all the good stuff. It's like being praised for arriving on time while your amazing ideas are shrugged off. Just a clever way for them to play emotional chess and keep you on edge. For example, imagine a coworker who only comments on your minor mistakes while ignoring your major achievements. They might criticize you for a small error in a report, but never mention how well you handled a big big project. This selective focus keeps you second-guessing yourself and craving their approval. Trick number 11. Deceptive commitment. Male dark psychologists may deceive their partners by pretending to want a committed relationship while stringing them along with false promises. They might say they envision a future together, but evade actual commitment. Avoidance strategy. Prioritize open and honest communication in relationships. Ensure that actions align with words over time. Take note of any discrepancies between stated intentions and actual behavior. Discuss long-term goals and expectations early in the relationship. Trick number 12. Contrast principle. The contrast principle is like psychological trickery, where perception gets skewed by comparison. Imagine this. A car dealer shows you a luxury car priced like a mansion, then a mid-range car that's still overpriced, but suddenly seems affordable. You're not getting a deal. You're just being duped into thinking you're winning because the first option was so outrageous.